Okay, welcome to our statistics class. I'm just going to start to explain about R and the website that we'll be using. So you can see this is our syllabus, and there's a link to the R that we want to try. So you want to create a free account here, which I already did, and then after that you can sign in. So now I've logged in, and now just to make sure that I go back to the right page, I'll just go back to this to our syllabus and click on here. And here we have the Try R. So this is a free beginning course in R. So I might have already started this class because it says resume course here, but there should be something here where you can start the class. So when I click on that, I get this, and we start here at the table of contents, and I guess we can click on start the course here. So let's try that. And it says in this first chapter we'll cover basic R expressions. We'll start simple with numbers and strings and true-false values. Then we'll show you how to store these values in variables and how to pass them to functions. We'll show you how to get help on functions when you're stuck, and finally we'll load an R script in from a file. So okay, we need to learn about all that stuff, but let's start to learn it by clicking continue here. So it says, so the way this course works is it gives you a topic like this, expressions. Type anything at the prompt, and R will evaluate it and print the answer. So down here, this is called the prompt. Let's try some simple math. And by the way, the prompt is, this is also the prompt. Actually, this is the R that I have installed on my computer, and I'll show you how to do that at the end of this video, how to install R on your own computer. And it's free. It should work for Mac, it should work for Windows, and it should work for Linux. And maybe there's even a version for Chromebook, I'm not sure. So anyway, this is also called, this is the prompt for this course, for this video course, for this web course. So he says, let's try some simple math. Type the below command, or if you prefer, click on the command and it will be typed into the console for you. So let's not do that. It's not, you could just click up here and it'll be typed for you, but let's type it by hand. So type 1 plus 1, and then it says, I guess you have to hit enter now. Okay, so hit enter, and so you get, so that's the way R would respond. And that's the same thing as if I go here, by the way, and I go 1 plus 1, and I hit enter, I get the same thing. So this web interface is trying to mimic the actual R software that you can download and install. Okay, let's try it again. There's your result. It's 2. It's printed on the console right after your entry. Type the string R matey. Which I guess is a pirate language. So anyway, type that and hit enter. It says don't forget the quotes. Okay, and we get that. Again, that's the same thing as doing it here. Not exactly the same. So I didn't type that right? So that it's always good to see the errors. How do I spell it? R matey, and then like that, and then like that, right? Now hopefully it will work. Now what would happen if I just typed it without the, this won't work. Without the quotation, so it doesn't know what that is. It's kind of trying to, it's imagining that it might be like an algebra expression or something, but it doesn't understand it. If you put the quotes around it, then it understands it's just a text, and then it will understand it. Okay, so we have that. Okay, here's another one. Now try multiplying 6 times 7. And this is the symbol we use for multiplication. We don't use the x. We don't do this. 7x6, that doesn't work. That's not multiplication. But this is multiplication. Okay, so you can see that. And again, we can do the same thing here. That works like that. Okay, so that's the first basic introduction to R. Now let me just explain to you how you can download R so that you can have this interface as well. So do a search for R programming. And hopefully, here it is. This is the one we want. We want it www.r-project.org. So select that. And we get this. And we want to look for downloading it. So download here. And you have to just choose any of these. You might choose the one that's closest to where you live. And then you can choose download for Linux, for Mac, or for Windows. So I'll do Windows. And then install it for the first time. That's here. And then here. And then it will download. Hopefully it won't take long. And this is the version R3.22. So I guess that's the latest version. And then you can show it in the folder. And I will try to install it using this option here, Run as Administrator. And just select your language. Click Next, Next, Next. I guess I don't need these, but alright, I'll just leave it. Accept the defaults. And then it will install it. And then once it's installed, you can just open it up from the Start menu. And you'll get something like this. Okay, and you can do the same commands in here that you're doing in the web course. Okay, so that's all for now. And we'll come back and do a little bit more in the web course in another video.